Right, hello guys, welcome back to City Skylines, and we are going to be expanding some of the stuff that we've got going on here. I really want to get an underground metro happening, okay? And then also we're going to look at the farming area, because remember we discovered that the resources here, we've got a lot of farming space down here alongside the heights of Fuse. So that's something, and of course we do have a roadway here, a roadway which need not be contaminated by other places, so that could work very well for us. The other thing was, of course, that our very busy office district now, which I'm happy to say seems to be working a lot better. Just go. I wish that these would save. You don't have to go the same thing every time. So you can see our underground roadway, but this was the big problem. But you can see at the least they are using all the lanes. But there is definitely some traffic light queuing happening right here, and of course we had the major traffic issues down in town. So traffic management is definitely going to be an issue that we need to get going on. St Thomas Estate apparently needs to be the richest area. It's like middle class, Thomas. TC Roberts. It's middle class. St Thomas Estate is like the middle class part of town. Like, it's not bad by any means. You know, like, it's not bad. You know, it's a nice area. Look, buses, people, nice little houses. Ooh, Jesus, what was that noise? Anyway, there's plenty of stuff going on there. It's all very nice and good, but it's just not. It's not the heights of Fuse, which is the smarty ass part of town where it's all rich and they've got fancy statues and shit down here, This guy's got a rather extravagant rear garden. There's all these things going on here, that's all. But there we are. Liam, what do you want for Xmas? What do you mean by that? What specifically, what do I physically want for Christmas? I'm getting some, I think my Christmas present this year is going to be some inks and art materials. That was the thing I wanted more this year. Not really anything else I wanted than that, to be honest with you. That I can think of. What do I want for Christmas? I want to go full-time YouTube and streaming. That's what I want for Christmas. But anyway. Oh god, there's a fire. It's alright, it's raining. Oh, and the fire brigade have already arrived. Look at this. They're ready to go. But we are concerned about potential disasters, so that's something we need to work on. We'll have a look at that. Our contingent. We have got a large residential contingent still as well, and we can probably start sort of thinking about how to expand this. Escobar Gorge, I don't really want to expand any further at this point because it's quite a large community on the edge there, but I think that we can definitely start to think about getting a sort of farming community happening here and branching off in this direction. But we do of course also want to boost our city area, but I think change is painful and we want to sort of temper that a little bit. Our car park here is working just fine, but the roads and stuff in general are very busy. So we really need to kind of balance stuff. We really need to balance stuff out, I'm just going to keep an eye here on the yep, there we go. So we very much need to balance stuff out. And we're waiting for the daytime. Man, look at the daytime. Look at the daytime through the rain. Can we overview our whole city in a really cool way with the sun coming up through the rain? Look. This is quite epic. Oh, look at the light, guys. Look at the light. And the rain's just kind of like petering off. Oh, this is nice. Up to our Firewatch tower, look. The mist rolling through the valley. Luton, do you plan on streaming this Monday? No, I will not be here Monday. I will be visiting family. But I will be, I don't know, I may, and the key word is may, be streaming Friday night. I think I was going to stream tomorrow, but now I don't think I am going to do that. I think I will stream Friday night. I think that'll be the last stream that I do. But it very much depends on what I've got to do, because I've got a lot of stuff going on. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. My schedule this week is just all over the place because I just can't plan coming up to Christmas and stuff. I just kind of stuff just comes as it does, Right. Oh yes, and we built this huge, nice opera house, and we kind of we were building up this area, weren't we, with people? This is where we were building our residential. We were really growing this area. That was where we were building up, and then we were going to sort of expand some of these things here. But I think this might actually be kind of like the border of the city there, between here and a new community. get the office district. I think actually, you know what I said before? I said like, oh, there's no space for more people down here, but I don't think that's true. Just want to see my reaction. I mean, I'm on cam, man. Like, I'm on cam today. I don't know what my reaction. It's hard to it's hard to have a surprise reaction when you know it's coming. Do you know what I mean? So that's the only thing I'll say. Also, there is another thing. You would struggle to find. I tend to not have very over the top reactions because I never do. You know when you see people like they're falling on the floor and they're like, oh my god, and I don't get excited like that. That's why like with games and also movies and things like Star Wars and stuff, I don't get like crazy excited for like Star Wars and things. I just don't. It's just not in my personality to get excited like that. That's why I'm always confused when people do get excited about those things. When people get really excited for Star Wars, I don't understand that. It's like, I'm like, yeah, it's cool, but like, you know, it's not that exciting, you know? So I'm just kind of like, oh. But it would be more sincere appreciation, I think, that would be a much more kind of suitable reaction for me anyway. Right, let's get some, there is space for some little houses right here. So I think expanding this area makes more sense to me, even if it's sort of low-level residential, because that'll eat this up pretty quickly. We do need to get some yet more offices down though, because we've got some big space for more offices. So let's get that in there. And I don't want to put any. I don't want to put any on this side, but we can definitely get some here, like this. That'll be just fine. And then we've got our park. And again, like I think I can do some like this. There we go. And then maybe this area here can be parks like back to back or something like this. So there we go. Can I get 2 in here? I very much hope so. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Great. That was exactly what was needed there. So get some nice park areas in for the office area, you see. Right, now let's keep getting some of these roads. I'm just going to get some of these small-scale roads here now. And we're just going to do a little bit of... Oh yeah, crap, I did forget about the water stuff. These are just my meandering country roads, so, as usual. These roads look very different in their sort of side level, you know. These guys are going to need water out here, because of course there won't be any water in this area yet. I've got snapping on the water here at the moment. This is going to be a painful one. This is a very inefficient water system I've got going on here. Extremely inefficient. Right, that'll have to do. That'll do. Whoa, Jesus Christ, I hate it when you get attacked by jets like that. Anyway. Right, okay. So that's my residential coming in. Again, like I said, you can see there's like... you see, we didn't need to go building more big tower blocks, because just with that small amount of residential, that's definitely sort of covered it. A couple of trains coming in here. But I think we're going to have space to sort of push out in this direction. We do need to get the farming stuff happening though. You know, that's something I want to see happen. And we do also have this other road connection here. Now this is a national road, and I think it's going to make a lot more sense, rather than connect it to the town, to bring this national road straight down here. So I'm actually going to just sort of delete this back a little bit. And then I'm going to bring in, there we are, national road. Question is, how do I connect it to the other bit over here? Let's have a look here a second. See, this is just a normal road right here. I'm trying to think how to junction this best. I'm going to create like a mini roundabout in this corner. That's what I'm going to do. Because I want this to kind of come into here. Let's just get a... this is going to be a 3-lane road right here. Go at this one happening. This is a nice kind of chilled out stream today, guys. We're just kind of doing some Skylines. I very much wanted to do a nice chilled out session today anyway. Right, so we're going to do like this. I'm getting better at drawing these freehand circles as well. Okay, and then we just need a normal road connection right here. Like so. You're going to say, like, Luton, that's crazy. Why would you have a roundabout that goes right off of a railway junction? There is a roundabout just like that in London that I use all the time. Because I always love this. I always love how when there's like a live stream or something, right? Or sorry, not a live stream. Whenever we do like a city Skylines and people are like, that's terrible road design. You know, people are like, that's terrible road design. No one would design a road like that in real life. And it's like, dude, there's roads like this all the time that I use. Okay, let's just connect this up. Why is this such a slim road? Is that what these thin bridges are all like? Have I just never noticed that? Yeah. I guess I just never noticed that the roads go slim like that. But I'll tell you something I might do. Just in terms of... I might just make this a 4-lane road across here. Just... for extra capacity, like that. I don't think it really requires it, but I'm just going to do it just like I say, just for extra capacity. There we go. Right, okay, so that's sorted. So yeah, so we got our nice new roundabout there, so that's going to just help us kind of move around there and all the rest of it. I haven't mentioned, on a chill stream you have time to chat with us. Yes, exactly, I do. That's what's so nice about chill streams. It's just kind of, you can just hang out and like chat. That's gonna be the good thing about new Friday nights in the new year when we do the new armor stuff, because it'll be building stuff in armor. It'll be messing about in armor. It'll be modding stuff and like looking at things like that. Just having some fun time and no rush, no pace. You know, that's the difference, and it's always a good thing. Yes, but London is bad road design. I know that's right. My eyes. I can't deal with the non-straight roundabout entrance. Yeah, look, it's slightly off-centre. Does that sting? Does that burn on you? Look, the cars are handling it, though. They're handling it just fine. Look, it's not a big deal for the cars. They love it. They love the road, does it? Whoa, Jesus. They love it, these roads. They're fine with it. Wait, why is this roundabout like what? Oh, I didn't make it one way. Oh, dear. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to just have like a really confusing roundabout where it's two-way. Should I just leave it as like a two-way roundabout? I kind of want to leave it as a two-way roundabout just to piss with you all. Just like the stream's like, no! I think I'm going to do that. Just leave it as like two-way roundabout. Just like everyone will be like, Massive Boss, new, accidentally subbed while you were not streaming or whatever. Massive Boss, welcome on board, my friend. Thank you for that subscription, that AFK subscription. Leave it. No! Look, I don't even know if I can tolerate this being two-way. But it would summarise me very nicely. And also, if we get one of those really prissy people who comes into the stream at some point, like, yeah, people in the chat are just like, ah! I feel like if we get one of those really prissy people, look, they're going different ways. Can you handle it? Look, they're going different directions. I don't even know if I can handle it. It's too much. Oh, the pain. What if we did it as a half roundabout? Just like got rid of this bit, so it was just like a semicircle. It burns. Okay, I'm going to change it up because it's too crazy. It's too crazy. Please give that roundabout its own district. No, look, we're not turning into just total anarchy here. Alright, I'm going to make it a proper roundabout, alright? Because it's not literally the end of days yet, alright? Okay. Go calm down again, like reality is back to normal. Okay, feet on the ground time, right? Luton is breaking everyone. Just like, yeah, look, you can all relax. You know, the laws of physics have been reapplied, And it's all okay again. Pigs are no longer flying in the sky. Okay. Right, so we need to get some... Unfortunately for Fuse's smart people over here, who apparently have like a really designer house, but then a Subaru Impreza World Rally car on the driveway, because, you know, classy. That's the kind of good taste that they have in Fuse's town. Yes, faith in reality partially restored with the roundabout. Almost ruined Christmas. We're going to create like a farming district over here, but I feel like the people of Fuse Town might not like a farming district right next to them, because, you know, all those farm smells. You know, there's no barrier here. They're going to have all them cow fields and stuff right next to Fuse Town. I'm not sure they're going to like that very much indeed. I haven't mentioned on the chat, if I ever saw Tui roundabout, I'd rather attempt a U-turn than try and take it on. Can't beat a Subaru. We used to have one long time ago, says Fuse. Well, there you go. Fuse, a little snapshot into Fuse's life there. Right. So let's do some farming. Let's do some farming. Let's get some farms going on. Right, so we'll have a standard... I will actually have a four-way road for the farming, mainly because I know how hectic the farming stuff can get. And then we'll just go down to 2-lane roads basically. And that's one thing that still pisses me off with this game, is that you can't have like resource texture on like this and then simultaneously have road up. Like, there must be a mod for that, I swear, there must be. Someone somewhere must have had the sense to do that. So now I'm actually going to turn off lights, because I don't think you would have any lights. Right, I'm just going to do my standard country winding farming road here, which is no doubt going to annoy some people. Are we crashing, or is this just a lag? I've had this before. Ooh, what happened there? I've had that before sometimes recently, where you kind of get like a bit of crazy lag like this. So irritating. There's a huge area of fertility right here. We basically need to kind of do like a roundabout. Why is it just automatically bending? I think it was because of that road junction. It's fine. There is no rhyme or reason to my road planning when it comes to this kind of stuff. It's literally devil may care. Let's just connect that up. How are we doing here in terms of... Oh, look at the... yeah, there's so much fertility. So much. Well, I just like to kind of have... Whenever I'm doing this kind of more agriculture-y stuff, I kind of like, again, very similarly to the... actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make these areas here dirt tracks, because very similarly to... it's going to sort of deteriorate as it goes along, right? So it starts off good and then it gets bad. Very similarly to the forestry area. I like some of my sort of these kind of, sorry, industrial is the word I was looking for. Industrial areas to have this kind of vibe going on with them, this sort of, you know, dusty track, because I think that makes sense. You know, I think that's kind of what you would have in these kind of areas, you know. And again, like what we can do is we can just put a bit across here like this. And then similarly, we'll have like another road coming out this way. But actually, let's just do another road. Actually, no, we'll have like the kind of a more smart farming bit over here. So this is like the more smart farming square, if you like. Bit smarter going on. We still have some dirt tracks coming out of it, but there'll be again sort of slightly smarter dirt tracks. There we go. And then perhaps this can kind of come across like this. There we go. It's so inefficient, it'll make your eyes bleed. There we go. I'm fine with that. The only thing I want to do is slightly like this. Just going to get some slight dirt tracks coming down here like this. There you are. Bang! Done. Maybe just go like this. Oh, how about... Oh, you love it. You love it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Everybody's... the chat is just like, it's so LT. I know. Guys, I found my looting gets this mad round design from... What's this Google image here? Oh, God. Yes. It's one of those terrible, bizarre roundabouts where it's like a roundabout with like 5 satellite roundabouts and stuff. I actually saw someone trying to make that on YouTube the other day. Right, we need some more residential yet again, and I'm going to take the opportunity here to... going to create like a small roadway or something which goes over here, I think, from Fuse's town. And this is the idea is going to be that if they want to go and get their organic bullshit produce or whatever, then they can do. So let's just do that. It's going to be a small 2-way road. And I think I'm going to make it go underground because there's too much panic in the town. Let's have a look here. From where though? From where? From where? I suppose it could go from here. I kind of want it to go from this end of town. This junction here. I don't know. I don't know if this needs it. Yes, it does. It needs it. It's necessary. Right, there we go. Okay, and then this can just come to like here, like that. Done. Okay, so there'll be that little sort of connection there, just should they need to get across. Although part of me feels like that's going to be a mistake, but we will see. We will see. Also, there might be some workers, you know, weekend workers or whatever, they might want to walk over, cycle over, etc. like that, you know. We'll see what happens. Right, we'll start off. We've got to zone the area, obviously, so let's zone the area. We will branch out to the distance, but initially this will... That's called Applegate, which seems kind of appropriate if we're having a farming district, doesn't it? What's going on with the edge of this? I still, even now, wish that there was a much better way of making these districts. It's another thing that I have a huge issue with. It's like, why? Why does it need to be pain? Right, if you do not have a district and you would like a district, this new farming district is up for grabs. If you're a subscriber and you would like that to be named after you, then give me a shout. I think everything else is taken currently. Yes, it is. Okay, so... Oh, I still can't breathe. It gets to the evenings. It's always hot, man. Right. Oh yeah, also, like an idiot. There we are. So it's for farming only. So we can start to get some industrial stuff down here now. And we'll start off nice and easy. Easy now. We'll start off nice and easy. Just with some little blocks here. Yep, just like that. Just like that. I haven't mentioned... Are you sure? I'm going to take priority over people who are here from the very beginning of the stream. So, Iber, can have that one to you. LB said he'll happily take it. I'm going to give it to Ibermensch because he was here at the very beginning of the stream. So... Let's say Iber what though? What? Agriculture. There we go. There we go. It's Iber Agriculture Limited. What a snub to LB. Well, he wasn't here at the start. So, you know, not my problem, is it? Hashtag LB, hashtag unsub. And Flame's like, yeah, my snub to LB not getting this district needs to be on the Daily Mail tomorrow. Okay. Right, these guys are going to need water, obviously. So let's get some water out here. Too much. There we go. Right, so that's water. Yeah, they need power as well, obviously. Which we can run out here. I'm going to use a small one of these, if I can find it. A little junction box. Like that. And then we'll use some telegraph poles. We'll use the telegraph poles across. Yeah, sorted. Right, so there we go. So that's got the electricity connected up. So now we can start getting our farming business in the mix, and we've got very good. Yes, moo. Got those cows fenced in from one side anyway. Man, they are very loud cows. Windmill in the farm for looks. Do we have a windmill though? But we can definitely put some other stuff. So let me just look at where. So we've got like a little bit of space here. But basically, there's a lot of parks that we have, which are like. There's also these things like the vertical farms. So we might be able to get some of that down shortly. But actually, what I was after was some of this stuff. There's some. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, here we are. So like agricultural fields, large agricultural fields. So we can put some of this stuff down, and it helps to make the area look like a proper sort of farming area. You see, because a lot of the time you don't get really like the fields and stuff that you would get with a proper sort of farming thing, and so this stuff really helps to kind of fill in the gaps and make it look proper. You know, so I like to kind of get that in. I like to add this stuff because it really helps the area feel much better. There we go. So you start to get this in. So we start having these little fields and things like this. And of course we'll add some trees and stuff because there's no trees over here right now. And I would like to add some trees sort of in the middle of these bits and pieces so it'll make them feel a little bit better. We've got a gigantic residential demand there which I should address actually urgently. I did say I was going to start to build down this area as well. So that's one thing because we are sort of starting to get to a point where we're a bit like, where can we build now? I think that, yeah, look, let's just fill in this area here. Because we've still got all this space. Oh, okay, that's fine. I thought that was high density for a second. I was like, God, no. So we'll get more people living still here in Escobar Gorge. So I'll fill this in. We could do with a little bit of commercial here as well. So I'm going to put some commercial in. Don't need too much though, just a little bit. And then I'm just going to... I don't want lots of houses on the edges. I always think it looks better if the house is a bit more scattered on the edges. So I am going to put some here, as you see, but just kind of a bit more broken. It just looks better. And again, same through this. We can kind of alternate it, stagger it, just make it work a little differently. Coming through these areas here. There we are. See, that's just fine. And that'll eat into our residential demand a little bit. Offices, look, are going bonkers though. Offices are really filling out very nicely indeed. Got good sort of spaces here from the parks. You can probably fill in a load of trees. Let's do some trees. I'm actually just gonna, let's have a look. I know we can use the tree brush, of course, but sometimes it's quite nice to have the accuracy of just doing it yourself manually, you know. So this park here in the middle, we can just get some extra trees around the edge, and that just makes it look a lot... Yeah, like see straight away, it looks a lot better in situ. And the same here, like we can just get some of these nice trees here, fill this space in the middle. Maybe, if we're lucky, look, we can just get one right on the edge there. And we can even get a couple here, look like this. And we can add some more beautification on these areas shortly, I think. But for now, this will do. Some grasses in here and stuff, look. We're running out of space on trees again, guys. Oh, I know why. Like I said, the guy who made this map, he really went a bit bonkers with the trees, and then he's like, oh, you've got to use the unlimited tree mod to kind of, you know, get the most out of this map. And I was like, well, I don't really want to use the unlimited tree mod, you know. I'd rather just be able to make my own trees, you know, really. That's what I'd rather do. Right, there we go. Like, I'm not really a big fan of sort of, I don't know, like some mods I feel like it's fine that it can be a requirement, but sometimes when it's, basically if it's avoidable. So like if it was avoidable, then I feel like you shouldn't do it. But this, you know, this is a completely avoidable thing, right? You don't need to make that many trees. Look at all around the edge here. So you got all these trees up in the hills, and it's just like, it's just too much. It's just overboard. You don't need that. You don't need all that. You really don't. Right, I'm just putting a few trees here. So we'll just kind of create like a bit of a break zone with the trees here, like this. Look. There we go. And we'll get some different types in here, look. Get some small oaks in here as well. These aren't even that small, to be fair. Okay, there we go. That's a not bad start. I'm still trying to just make this feel somewhat random, so some areas here you just got to fill in, you know. Okay, there we go. That's quite nice. That's quite a kind of soft transition across there, so I'm feeling that that's working all right. Fee's got to go. See you next time, man. Okay, so we're doing well there. Oh crap! Do you know what? I didn't check. I didn't check when we started playing, which means I don't know vaguely how long we got, but like another 15-20 minutes. What did you say, guys? Another 15-20 minutes before we finish up on this one, I reckon. Right, so my city, let's look at the roads. This is going to be our next thing to do. We've satisfied all this stuff. We've got the agriculture aspect beginning. There is still some demand for more agriculture, but I think all the slots are pretty much taken. Let's try and get something on this corner here. I kind of want to see like a business right here. And I think we're good. Again, what I like to do with sometimes with the industry is like stagger it a bit. I think it just looks better like that. I like it when businesses are sort of staggered, you know, not just all in one place. I like that much better. So again, that we can just again, there's a junction right here, so Johnny's just subscribed. Thank you very much, Johnny's. Welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome to my City Skylines spectacular disaster of OCD hell and bad road building. Hope you can handle the pain of this. Anyway, okay, it seems to be going quite well. There seems to be a surprising amount of traffic coming between here. Is there something I haven't thought of? Let's have a look at how everything's doing. Electricity is good. Water is good, but sewage treatment is not good. Landfill usage incineration is fine. Healthcare, blah blah blah. There's not good healthcare down here in Fuse Town. We should really get some more healthcare here. Let's have a look what we can get in. Just like a small little, yeah, medical place right here. Let's do that. There we go. Bit more healthcare. It's always good to make sure you're sort of on top of healthcare and stuff, you know. So, again, like this, we could do with. I'm surprised I haven't already built something down here, but I'm going to now. Creative Key has almost no healthcare. I'm very surprised to see that I haven't put anything down there. Like, very surprised. Again, yeah, we get 2 clinics, one there and one there. I'm really surprised sometimes to see. Again, the lack of healthcare. Again, it's sometimes you can forget these things as you go along. It's easy enough to do. You can just forget. There we go. We'll get another one in there. We're probably starting to have not quite enough healthcare down here as well. We've got 9 grand coming in at the moment, so we're doing just fine. Again, look, one little clinic over here. We really could do something a little bit better. This is the UK medical practice, 400 a week. Need a good bit of space for this. Maybe it can just go there. No. It can go here. Cover that whole area almost. We'll do that. We'll do that and then we'll give them a little pharmacy here just down on this part of town if I can get it in. It's very tight. There's a little small clinic here. Very, very small. But because of the shape of it, look, I can't get it in. I could get another Clecosense clinic, but that seems a little... How expensive is that? 200 a week. That seems a bit overkill. I think I'll give that to these guys once we expand this way a little bit. I'm not sure. I think we'll do that. Anyway, everything else is going just fine. I'll make a save right here because of paranoia. Right, and my agricultural land is strangely... Oh, it is. Oh, we have got some new stuff built. God, those cows are so scarily loud. There's a lot of traffic on these roads here now. There is a lot of traffic here now. Why is this not a traffic lit junction? It really should be. Put traffic lights on that junction because it really should be. Even though this is a national highway or national road, it's like it really should be a traffic lit junction. When you've got traffic and cars coming in and out of there, that's no problem. Roundabout over here looks fine and about as busy as you'd expect it to be. We do still have some other, you know, dirty industry here, and I probably should at least start to continue. Tijil workhouses is going to be gone, I think, so Tijil is going to need to get like a whole new area because this area is going to start to shut down. We're clearing it out just over time. These people are going to lose these businesses because we're transferring away from that filthy, you know, that filthy industry across to, you know, nicer things basically. Let's have a look at policing as well. See how we're doing with policing. Not great either. We've been neglecting some of these things somewhat, I feel. We really don't have enough policing going on. Again, at Heights of Fuse, again, don't have enough policing going on there. Police helicopter. Patrol the city. I don't think we need that just yet because that's pretty big, but we could definitely do with some, you know, standard police stations and stuff, I think. So I'm gonna get this. What's that? 480 a week. Police car capacity is 10. It's basically the same police station. I seem to be missing one here. Oh, police box. Local security post. There's like a small rural. I think we can do with a rural police station right here. That's just fine. Down here again, we can survive again with another little rural police station. Right in there. Half a square. I think a rural police station might surprisingly cut it. I thought that was not going to be enough, but yeah, that we can even put it right next to the park, like. So we'll just put a little police station right here. Although, what's this one? This is police cars 3. Let's put that slightly smarter. We'll put the Coburn police box. Just a little bit smarter. I think that suits the business district a little better, you know? A bit more interesting sort of shape design. Okay, and then what else have we got to do? Oh yeah, police still. The town here as well, because there is a lot of stuff going on. and policing, I feel like there's just, you know, there's a lot of stuff here. We're going to have to, we've got 1,200,000 in the bank, and the next thing we're going to have to deal with is roads again. Roads yet again. We have some major road management to do. Major. That is certainly going to be our next thing to do. But I think we'll do that on the next episode, because we're just about nearly done to time here. So we'll do like another 10-15 minutes. But let's just have a little think here about what we might do. So let's just, for starters, let's look at our actual... Well, okay, well, actually, one thing we were going to do is we are going to do a metro, right? That is going to happen. But I do want to sort out the roads a little first. They're not too busy right now. I mean, they're functioning. But I'm just thinking future-wise, what's going to happen. Now, we do have a highway connection here. And I did think about, like, look, can't we get a road that goes right the way down through and connects to the highway? I mean, overall, like, looking at our roads, they're pretty decent, you know? Like, we don't have any areas that are especially busy. A couple of little choke points here and there, but nothing too much. It's just this downtown area gets bad during rush hour. And I can just very much imagine it's going to get a lot worse. We do have buses, obviously. But we do need to think about what's going to happen here. I mean, basically, the only issue really is this big urban area. Because this area here, the Aardvark district, is pretty lightweight, really. And actually, one other thing we need to do is we need to just check our districts look. By the way, I think Aardvark district is probably going to change up, because I think this is going to have to be a whole new area, this sort of more urban area. I do need to actually expand some of these areas as well. Look. So Escobar Gorge, for example. Escobar Gorge has got a few dead people piling up in this area, and I'm wondering what's going on with the... Oh, fuck! Crab people. Thank you very much, Wasabi Sensore. Thanks. Here's your cunning plan for 2017. Thank you very much, Wasabi. That is massive. Thank you very much indeed, buddy, for that 50. Hugely appreciated. Thank you, man. So. Let's have a look. Luton, add a metro to cut back on street traffic. I am going to do that, and that is the plan. But we still have to address, like, there is going to be traffic issues. So that still will be a thing. I want to make sure that there's enough death care here. Oh, it's emptying out. Yeah. We need to get some more death care here. I'm going to put another... There we are, crematorium down. Because they are not getting serviced properly. Okay. So... Yes, like I say, let's keep expanding the areas which need expanding. Have a square which is not a square by the district marker anyway. Workhouses, heights of views. I'm just making sure the areas are still covered properly. Look. That's all generally fine. The only bit is this bit down here, which is not correct right now. Let's change it up. Now then. The question... That's terrible, but it'll do. The question is what to do. So I feel like this is working just fine. But if we want to make this bigger roads all the way through here, that's going to be massively problematic. Do we just deal with it? Maybe. Maybe what we do is we do not expand urban-wise any further in this direction, and we try to cope with it. I think there's some things we can do, like some of these junctions here. I mean, these are 3 lanes right now. They could be made 4 lanes. We also can, I mean, look at, see how the traffic's going. And I think what we need to do is change up some of this stuff here. There's a lot of traffic that's going in and out of here, right? There's a lot of traffic trying to get over here. There's a lot of traffic going straight down, and it has to slow down and filter. There's a lot of traffic that wants to get out here. Now, where are they off to? Work it at Financial News. And I guarantee that Financial News is going to be in the urban area, I expect. Let's see. Oh, Jesus, disappeared. Well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe the news was like right here. Let's just... You see, all these guys are queuing. See, yet again though, a lot of this comes down to them. See, like, this is left turn only. That should be straight on and left turn. And I question whether the bus lanes are helping us out. I question whether the bus lanes are really helping us here. Because they're taking up a lot of valuable space. We end up with a 4-lane road when we could be having a 6-lane road. And I don't see enough buses that I think this warrants it at this point in time. Especially not if we're going to start to bring in like a metro or something. Yeah, there are not enough buses to warrant this right now. I think I'm going to get rid of the bus lanes. Right, let's for starters. Okay, so we're going to go back to 6-lane with trees. You know, they love it. Need to make very careful sure I keep this road correctly the same. So this is... Yeah, that's going to be right lane only. Well, it's always good to like... Oh shit, that's supposed to be 6-lane one way only. It's always good to use trees and stuff. Is that supposed to be also one way? Fuck, I think so. I hope I've done that right. Have I fucked my system up now? I bet I have. God damn it! Of course. I swear that I swear. Didn't I do this last time? Whenever you upgrade these things, you have to manually do it again. Every bloody time. This is one thing that's annoying about that. Now I've got to do it all over again. No parking by the sidewalk is more significant than a bus lane looting. Yes, that's probably very true. But can we actually set that? Is that a thing? I don't remember that being a thing. It's been ages since we played this game. You can do a bike ban on sidewalks. And you can do a heavy traffic ban, which is like no deliveries and stuff. And you can do Old Town, which is only residents and businesses can use the area. Which is probably what I should put actually on Aardvark District. I don't think you can do like a ban on parking by the side of the road, but you should be able to. That should be a thing. Anyway, I'm going to have to very quickly do my bloody road things again, because it's sort of all screwed up, which is annoying me now. Although it seems to be... Yeah, see that they're all just going to queue in the middle lane now. Oh, they are kind of using both lanes. Well, look, well, I'll just leave. I'm not going to change those lanes around unless it becomes a big problem, alright? Everything else seems to be sort of alright at this point. We'll keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. Luton, can you make it so that instead of 2 lanes, the street use 3 during peak hour? No, I don't. Well, I mean, I don't think there's anything you can do to make it that complicated. Although you can do, like, I think you're overthinking it a bit and making it a bit too much like real life. But it's like, yeah. Would adding a parking garage work to remove the side of the road parking? Possibly. I don't know if they obey that. But most of the time, the side of the road parking doesn't have a massively significant effect. It tends to be more with when stuff's stopping and starting and things. But anyway, it seems to be working all right at the moment. It seems to be working all right. So let's just... We've still got big residential demand, by the way, which we should try to keep on top of. We're bringing in 12 grand a day at the moment, so things are going quite well. We do need to keep expanding residentially, though, and that's going to have to be this area. Or we start a whole new town somewhere, right? But like I say, I think we'll come to that in the next one. I know we're maxed out. I'm going to, in the meanwhile... God, we really are keeping residential demand very, very high today. I'm going to pause just for a second then. The grass and tree-sided roads have an automatic no parking rule. Do they? Oh, well, that's really good news. Okay, that's fantastic news. Okay. How come I never knew that? That's really good. Well, that might help us out enough as it is. But I think these side roads here are fine. These 3-lane roads here are fine. I think the issue, but you can see, look, see how much this is backing up? Look, right back to here. And I think they could almost do with another way out. Like, for example, I wonder if I made it so that the guys could connect to the highway this way, whether they would, you know what I mean? Like, if there was some kind of connection here, or at the back here, look, which enabled them to get onto the highway, like, only onto the highway, and they had to come back in through town or something, I don't know. Would that be a way to sort of help? Would more people take that? Maybe. Let's just remove this here a little bit, look, because nobody uses that. I feel like what we could actually do is have like a small, kind of just a 6-way in and out here. Or we could do like a, yeah, let's just do a 6-way road coming out like this. So we're just going to do a short kind of like this. Yeah, these people here are going to be pissed, but whatever. And then from that, we'll split and do like a kind of on and off. Because if they can get onto this highway here, they can just flick around, and it might be a hell of a lot quicker for at least half of the town here to go that way than go through all the complicated stuff, you know? So let's think. So they're going on. So that's going to be really easy. So all we need to do is just have an on-ramp. And the thing is, you kind of really want to do like a sort of a split. It really wants to be almost like this. It really wants to be like this, but we're going to run out of space then. Let's try this again. So I'm going to make this very small, like that, and then I'm going to go with a 2-lane highway, just like to that. Right, just like that, look. Just like that. Right, and then from there we will just connect, just simply and beautifully to the highway. Easy, easy mode. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing. And then we just need to do a coming underground from the other direction. Oh my god, it worked. It worked so easy. It's so easy. Okay, sorted. Right, that's done immediately. And then I think the only other issue we might have is having to convert this road down here to like a 4-way or something. Like that. Just expand the road capacity on these roads here a little bit, just to try and take a bit of that extra traffic they're going to have to deal with. Again, these people might want to sell up, I would imagine. But see, like, I just think that's going to help us get traffic onto these roads, and that some of those people that are commuting are going to go out that way now instead of going the other way around. So, yeah, so there we are. So that's one small little change we've made to the city in terms of coming in and out. Now, one thing that's going to happen now is that there might be traffic potentially that tries to go through this area. So I'm going to take Aardvark district policies, I'm going to go to city planning, I'm going to make it Old Town, which means only residences and businesses can use the area for motor vehicles but ban other traffic. So Aardvark Town. But with that in mind, that's not going to work for this area over here. So I'm going to actually have to break the planning here So we're going to have to split Aardvark like this, and this is going to have to be a new area. Because otherwise it's not going to work. So we're going to have to rezone the city, right? So this bit here needs to be a whole new thing. Although weirdly, it seems to not want... Shouldn't it just be... shouldn't it just rezone itself at this point? It's not connected anywhere, unless I'm missing something. That's weird. That's strange. Shouldn't it have just... Shouldn't it... Huh. That always used to be a thing that it was split. Maybe they've changed it since... I guess we'll just have to rezone it. But maybe they've changed it since or something, because it always used to be that if you split it off, that it would just become its own thing. But maybe that's changed. Maybe you've got to completely redo it now. I suppose that's so you can maybe create like a zoned area which is part of a thing and separate it or something. I don't know. Something like that. Oh well. Well, anyway, we're going to make this bit here look... I mean, this is all maybe going to change soon anyway. This is the other thing I want to work on, is this little junction here. But in the meanwhilest, we'll make this bit a whole new town. A whole new town. Do 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 do. Right, let's get that. I would use a bigger brush, but I'm trying to be sort of accurate with this and make it work. Right, there we go. So that's our new district area. Right, who wishes for this area? Make your bets now. Yeah, who would like to have this as their new district? I'm also going to expand it just across to here, look. Like this. So this part of town right here, just like this. There we are. Rezoning complete. A little bit complicated rezoning, but it's rezoned nonetheless. I think actually also for ease of myself, I'm just going to negotiate this bit like that. Raymas Drive has been getting a bit of a harsh deal here. It's getting boxed in on all corners. I might have to sell Raymas Drive up soon. It's not going to have a lot of rationale. Ugh. Pack of Man says, I will have it. Okay, so it's going to be... let's have a look. Sorry, Jonas. Pack got in there first. You have to be on the next one. Let's say Pack. Pack what though? Pack Heights. The Pack District. Pack District. Okay, there we go. So it's Pack District. So it's going to be our kind of more urbanized area. Right, there we go. And I think we'll call it there at this point. So things are changing up, and a little road junction down here. Like you could say, Robson for 21 months in a row. Thank you very much, Robson. Welcome back, my friend. You're very welcome back here in the city of LT. Things are going very nicely for us. 21 months as well. That is massive. Only 3 months till 2 years, Robson. How bonkers is that? Crazy. Okay. Right, guys. We're going to finish up on this one. So I'll see you next time on More City Skylines, where we will be dealing with our gigantic residential demand, expanding the urban area of this, and potentially, you know, we're really going to be expanding pretty hard soon. We're going to be working on more agriculture, which also needs a bit of water by the look of it. Just get a little bit more water in here, guys, while we're doing it all. There we go. So we'll keep an eye on that, and we'll keep pushing everything forward. And of course, we'll be working on the metro overground, underground as well. That's going to be the next thing to do once we sort of keep refining our road systems back as well. Right, so I'll see you on the next one, guys.